Are you a creative person struggling with fitting in professionally? Are you looking for your spot, your element? Maybe you're at your first job, second job, you just haven't, you feel like there's more. Today, I want to have a conversation about the most important thing that I learned in the last decade professionally. This is an incredibly nuanced conversation, and I'm the only one talking right now. So just hear me out. Let's hash this out in the comments. Send me a message. My name is Caleb, and if you're new here, I openly share about my professional and personal journey. So the most important thing that I learned is that there is nothing wrong with me, and there's nothing wrong with you. Quick follow-up. There's at least 100 things wrong with me. What I mean is that there's nothing wrong with the fact that I didn't fit into a corporate 9-to-5, and you don't have to suffer. And even that's not true. Suffering, sacrifice, failure, these are the on-ramps to success. You don't go into this world seeking comfort, perfection, security, and that everything bends to your will. I'm absolutely not suggesting that. And I'm also not saying don't change, you're perfect, because you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm merely giving grace to that full heart creative who is living in hell, looking to their left and their right and seeing people coping with it just fine, wondering, what's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. Creatives, if you've been pressured into that 9-to-5 by parents, debt, friends, society, whatever, if you've cracked, you're cracking, your soul is out the window, I just want to offer you a new perspective that you are not broken, there's nothing wrong with you, and you've just not found where you fit in. And potentially worse, you know exactly where you fit in, you don't know how to get there. The TLDL, too long didn't read, on my story though, is chill out, relax, take a breath, slow down. How about this? Perceive, pause, progress. We'll call that the old 3 Ps. Hang on, let me write that down. Perceive, pause, progress. Hey, that could be something someday. Who knows? You are in misalignment and you feel this tension. And we accept that we're not perfect and jobs aren't perfect, but we just feel off. Something is off. And sure, maybe it's 51% more feeling, but we're not supposed to chase feelings. But this place is suffocating you, right? It's suffocating me. I was at the bottom. At least I thought I was. Then a couple years later, I found the real bottom. Different day, different story. Now we're talking about how do you get out, right? How did I get out? You get out by restoring your hope. And if you're a real hard-minded person, you just left the chat, right? You're out, you're gone, your ship has sailed. I invite you to bring it back to port and allow me to quickly appease your brain because I do believe in tangible steps as much as I care about hard work. Deeply understand your finances. I mean, to the penny. Understand every dollar that you're spending and receiving, and this will give you that North Star of exactly how much money you need to make each month, each week, per hour, and not an imagined number, not a, well, if this comes in, my grandma usually gives me $200 every 2 weeks. Bro, get real on your money and understand your finances. This work alone may break you, but it's worth it. Understand your money. Understand your money. Understand your money. Did I say it enough times? Let's call this step 2, establish what career and lifestyle you want eventually, and then what career and lifestyle you're willing to put up with now to have your eventually. Maybe you can have your eventually now. Maybe you've built up clients and a work for a contact base that you can walk from your job into your eventually. Let's go, like for real, amazing. Me, I couldn't do that. I had to walk out into no man's land and I had to find out what was I willing to endure. So this is like searching for a car. You have your filters. I want blue trim, I want AC that works, and then you get out there into the job market and you find there's no jobs that have the AC working. So you truly refine and see what works for you and what you're willing to put up with, and then you see what the market is offering, and you find the best case scenario, and you move forward. And maybe you move into the wrong job first. This is the season of making and moving quickly. And if you're in a place, it's not what you thought it was going to be, get back out. Fail often, frequently. Don't leave a dead-end job and then sit in a new, even worse dead-end. Like, move quickly. So I'm saying this, I guess, number 3, but for me, this is number 1, is get connected. People say job hunt, but it's like you got to opportunity hunt. You got to look for people that are ahead of you in the career that you want to have and hang out with them. And each situation is going to look differently, but find ways to give to these people, find ways to serve, and expect nothing in return. Just show up, appreciate if they have merch, if they have classes, things that have going on, participate in them, buy them, show genuine interest. You can do this in person. That's my favorite. And then social media, you can start on there. But every now and then try and find a way to do this real work in person. It goes so much further. This process will restore your hope for the world, your hope for yourself. I believe that you find hope through connection, and you find hope by making a difference in someone's life. And you find hope by controlling your finances and telling your money where to go. And you find hope by painting that picture of the future and then seeing where you have to live now to eventually have what you want to have. For me, my eventual was I wanted to have 2 to 3 video clients a month. And at that goal, I thought was very attainable. I would have made nearly double what I was making at my first job. And I would have been working a quarter of the hours, like 2 weeks of the month, right? Like at best. And I thought it was pretty attainable, but I couldn't walk right into that. So my target was $750 a month. I had to make $750 a month to keep the family alive, just stay afloat. That was the bottom number. And this next part of the video is not sponsored, but it should be. One of the jobs that I accepted a paint desk position at Lowe's Home Improvement. And I would never say the full name again. It's Lowe's from now on. I'm sorry. I just thought that was funny. I worked a 5 to 1 at a recycling plant, and then I did a 4-hour shift at Lowe's most evenings and on weekends. It was a splendid time. And I was working like a dog, but I was happy as one too. As strange as it sounds, and I know it does, but I was in better alignment at those jobs than I was at that more pleasing to tell your mother-in-law agency job. Podcast, self-improvement, prayer, mindset work, that was my 5 to 1, and serving people was my 2 to 6. Hope for me has also always been rooted in faith, my connection to a higher power. It became very real for me in that season, because when you step out and you quit your first job, you have some people coming around you, wow, man, that's risky. You're really taking a big risk here. It's like, I personally, at the time and now, didn't believe in risk. When God calls you into a direction and you're in alignment with the narrator, if you will, you have nothing to fear. There is no fear. Because from my perspective, laying it out on the line means that it's all on the line. And why would you hold anything back? You want to go all in? It's like, go all in. Be willing to sacrifice everything you have. You lose your car, your clothing, your bigger house, whatever it is. It's like go for broke, bro. You're already broke. What are you gonna lose? What do you have to lose? You're already going to die with this debt. It's like, go, be free. So when you step out, you got to step up. Congrats on your claims and your statements of newfound belief, hope, faith, all these things. But you got to take action. You are special. You do deserve better, but you have to take the first step. You have to own your arrival to this point in your life, and you have to own your pivot and the changes that you're gonna make. You can say all the words you want, and go figure out all your emotions, heal, do all these things, peace, you do all of this stuff, but take a bloody step. Move into your true potential. Do it scared, as people are saying nowadays. I've been there, bro. I've been there. That's what makes me believe in you. And if I can do it, dude, you can do it too. I've been you. I'm getting hot. Guys, I am here to help. I want to build a community, and I want to, down here in the comments, message me, text me, find a way to get in touch. And I want to hear your stories. I want to know what you're up against. I want to know how I can help. Let's stop living in fear, boys. And ladies. Let's get out there. We'll see you soon.